Hey, greetings and welcome to Code Quickie. And today we're going to be looking at data structures. We're going to be looking at some of the data structures Ruby has. Right, just remember that we just need all of you to please like, share, and subscribe. Whoever comes to watch these videos isn't going to be doing much. I'm going to be doing much in Ruby today. I'm not going to do much. Like there's going to be much packed, right? So in the few hours that you watch, in the few minutes that you watch, you'll learn a lot about Ruby. Remember, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, reach out to me in the comment section so you can help me and I can help you as we both go together, right? And try to get some certifications in Ruby, right? So, review Ruby once again, Ruby 1995, and it's definitely a great programming language when it comes to control flow. It's designed to be human friendly. So instead of having to change your code and your logic, right, you can use keywords. You use a few keywords that are human friendly and human intuitive in order to get done what you need to get done in Ruby, right? Which is by a scale of a lot. So let's get working with data structures and see how human friendly Ruby is here. So we have is our arrays, right? So say for example, if you want to work with an array in Ruby, what we have is we have the bracket syntax, but definitely want you to work with this syntax with this little algorithm first, just to be aware of just how much you could be able to do in one line. Say if this was actually numbers, you convert things to something convert it to something else, right? You can easily do it with this. You can easily see how if these are strings, right? We can go ahead and say x dot uppercase, and therefore we just made everything in here uppercase, just to say if there are strings out there actually strings, but these are actually start out as strings and then they come out to like 2i means integer, right? Or sorry, integer. Try to express that. Right? It converts it to an integer, like so. Right, and let's just go express this using the file. Another array. What is with? B, data structures. We could go ahead and exit from here. Right. Right, and now we have our array just like that. So this is what arrays really look like, but also I really like to use that bracket notation, right? If you have bracket notation standalone, we try to comment this out. Right, what we get is strings, array full of strings except for numbers, right, and so on. So next what I like to do is access by index, right? So say for example, we didn't want we didn't want all the data, but we wanted to say the data index 3, right? At date we wanted to say we wanted the number 3, right? We'd start from the beginning, and the beginning always starts at 0 with these arrays. So we'd say num array equals to 0, right? In order to get the first part of the array, we go ahead and run it, right? And the value that we get is 1. And if you wanted to get the last element, it will be the length of the array minus 1, right? We run that, and we get 5, right? As the last element right there, right? So now we have nested arrays. So say if we wanted nested arrays, right? Because we can have all sorts of array types in here. So if you wanted to have a complicated array with different values in there, what we could do is we can have nested arrays, or we can have array in an array where we can have strings, right? We can have a Boolean, right? Go ahead. Go ahead and print that out in the console, right? Oh, forgot a comma there, right? Because I'm not using the brackets, right? Okay. Right, and then we can see here, right? This is our array with all different types of data types in here: the Boolean, the string, and array of strings, right? So which is nice. So the next data type that we have here is going to be known as hashes. And hashes, right? Say for example, if you didn't want to have to like loop through array just to get to a certain item, or we just wanted to access things by name, right? We wanted to have a more like meaningful way to access a value, right? We can also use hashes. These are what hashes look like, right? And there's two ways to make them, right? You can use my hash equals new, or we can use this operator, or we can use literal notation. And we have on the left side here is keys, and they're also known as symbols, right? Something that's actually very important to Ruby. Just wanted to introduce here, right? Because, right, instead of just accessing a value by a number, right, it adds to accessing a value by a symbol, right? And then we have colon in front of a value like that, it's known as a symbol, right? This is known as something that's very important, right? In programming, you're probably going to use this as, like, say, this is the drawing library, or this is the audio library, or this is the media library, and that's what we have as symbols. Right, so now to access our values, right? So what we go ahead and do is, let's put name, just follow these up. Age, and then hungry, GRI, right? So say for example, we wanted to access some of the values here, right? Now they wouldn't be strings anymore; they'd be symbols. Oh, well, that's interesting. All right, cool. Hungry, right? Hungry would be value 3. Now we go ahead and run the program. Right, value 1, value 2, value 3. Right, so that's how we're going to have to access them. They're accessing by them the symbol, right? So what that data at that index would be important, right? And in the same example, we wanted to go ahead and add values, right? We can go ahead and say area equals United States, or we go ahead and add that. We could go ahead and add that. So let's add that. We just grab that index in, and instead of equal to something, right, we go run this again, right? Names value 1, age value 2, hungry's value 3, area is, I should set value yeah, value 4. I'll just leave that in the when I upload it. All right, and now say for example, you want to iterate through the hashes. Say if we don't want to just these values are special, but we just still want to be able to loop through them. Right, what we can go ahead and do is we can use, right, the each method again. We go ahead and take my hash instead of family here. That's a variable that exists, right? And we go ahead and we say like so, right? So now we're able to iterate through them. And then a nice little trick is that if we like, if we have one item instead of two, right? Say for example, if we have one parameter here, and we just instead of two, what we're going to get is an array, which is really nice, right? Allows us to work with our values as numbers again. So there's a lot of conversion going on. Show you as of right now. Right, like, and now like so, which is really nice. right? And that's really it. That's what with hashes and arrays, right? So now that's just a bit more, right? So now you can use, instead of using variables, or you can use arrays and hashes to work with the data and really just come up with new exercises for you guys to practice with. So once again, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And you know what? I'll try to leave some exercises in this lab. But please like, share, and subscribe. Most importantly, reach out to me. Reach out to me in the comment section. I'd love to help you guys, and I love y'all to help me as we continue in this journey to get certifications in Ruby. Thanks for watching.